Welcome to another Top 10. This is Top 10 Torture Methods. Number 1. The rack. The bone-snapping torture device known as the rack was one of medieval Europe's favourite interrogation platforms. It is a table that has two rollers on either side. The victim's ankles are strapped to one roller and the wrists the other. A handle and a ratchet mechanism attached to one of the rollers, and it is used to gradually increase the tension on the chains, causing excruciating pain over the joints, and dislocated muscles are stretched so far that they can't contract, making them useless. Number 2. Rats in a bucket. Rats are placed into a bucket and then turned topside down, leaving the rats on his bare skin. Then, the red hot coal is placed on top of the bucket. The rats, trying to escape, dig into the man's stomach, tearing his organs to pieces in the process, trying to escape the heat. Number 3. The head crusher. The head crusher comprised of a chin placed on the bottom bar and the head was under the cap. The torturer then would turn a screw, pushing the cap down and bringing the victim's head closer to the bottom bar. Teeth shattered and you died a slow and painful death. That is before your eyes popped out of their very sockets. Number 4. Flaying. Flaying was used thousands of years ago on witches, captured soldiers, and to execute criminals. In one method, people's hands were tied above their head while the torturer slowly cut off all of his skin, starting with the face. The result would be a skinless man by the end of this, and he would be left there to die slowly and painfully. Number 5. Coffin torture. Coffin torture. This is where a person is placed inside a metal coffin and hung from a tree or somewhere high up. Then you wait. You're waiting to be pet to death by disgruntled winged creatures. And if you were hated by the townsfolk, you may also be greeted by flying hard objects thrown at you by bystanders. Number 6. The brazen bull. Also known as the Sicilian bull, it was designed in ancient Greece. A solid piece of brass was cast with a door on the side that could open and be latched. A victim would be placed inside and a fire lit underneath. The bull literally glowed yellow as it was heated. It was purposely designed to amplify the screams of the slowly cooking victim inside to sound like the bellowing of a bull. Number 7. Impalement. Given its name, it should come to no surprise that this was the most favoured method of Vlad the Impaler. In 15th century Romania, the victim was forced to sit on a sharp, thick pole, then it was raised. The victim was left to slide down the pole under their own body weight, and it could take up to 3 days for them to die. Number 8. Crucifixion. Practiced still in some cultures today, it is more well known for the execution of Jesus Christ. It is deliberately slow and painful execution, where the condemned person is tied or nailed to a large wooden cross and left to hang until they die, which usually took days. Number 9. The Iron Maiden. This torture device consisted of an iron cabinet with a hinged front and spike-covered interior, sufficient enough to enclose a human being. Once inside, the victim will be unable to move due to the great number of spikes impaling them from every direction. The interrogator will then scream questions at them while poking them with jagged edges. Number 10. The tongue tearer. Looking like an oversized pair of scissors, it could effortlessly cut the victim's tongue. Their mouth would be forced open and the iron tongue tearer would twitch the tongue with its rough grippers. Once a firm hold was maintained, the screw would then be tightened and the tearer would rip the tongue out roughly. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 torture methods. If you did, please like and subscribe and don't forget to leave a comment. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.